Yeah, I heard that. Somebody's asking for me. Who is it? John Wick has returned to Switzerland, where he needs to be. Let's slow down a little bit. This plane is going too fast. I think flying, it's in my blood by now. First it was motorcycles, now it's airplanes. Good evening, aviators. It's me. Sorry, that was John Wick. Introducing himself. As smooth as he can be. So... I guess flying, it's in my blood now. That's it, bro. Microsoft Flight Simulator for life. The only reason why is because the PlayStation version just works smooth. I'll be honest, I never had this kind of experience with... I think that's what it is, because I never had this kind of experience with Xbox and PC. Xbox and PC, they never gave me this experience. Everything's smooth, man. Even the Forza Horizon 6 runs smooth on PlayStation. I guarantee you, even Forza Motorsport, whenever they release it, it will run smooth on PlayStation. There's something about the PlayStation, I don't know what it is, it has that magic. But, yeah, man, I'm... really enjoying Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on PlayStation 5. You know what? I've noticed something, and it's not just me. I've seen a lot of YouTubers out there, who are, kind of feeling the same way. Like, man, this is so good. And what's the fascinating part about this game? Well, I don't even call it a game because it's a simulator. I'll just call it a software. What's so fascinating about this software is the fact that I can fly anywhere I want to fly. I can land anywhere I want to land. I can walk anywhere I want to walk. The entire world. And I just love that, man. I just really do, man. That's just like, what's not to like about that? I'm just fatigued, man. I know there's other games I could be playing. I get it. I know. But I'm just fatigued with all these other games. It's just a total fatigue, I feel like Hideo Kojima, I just lost the interest in all these other games. I really did. It's just, there's nothing there. Yeah. Unless there's something else that comes along, you know, that will get me excited. Probably Grand Theft Auto 6. But even Grand Theft Auto 6, like, I hope the story is good. If the story is like, you know, whatever, what was the reference I was trying to use? My God. There's two characters, I get it. And they're from, right? She's from whatever, I don't know, Cuba, or he's from, I don't know, also from Cuba as well. They immigrated, and they're like on this like spree of this is what I heard, this is what the story is about. They're on this spree of like doing criminal activities, robbing banks, shit like that. That's what I heard. But I don't see, that's the thing about the Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't even know if it's going to be that great. You know. Is it really going to be that great? Right? I mean, graphics look nice, sure. But what about the story? Some people say, well, story is not that important. I beg to differ, man. I think story is also very important. Yeah, sure. I like that you can go around, do what you want to do in the Grand Theft Auto. But at the same time, what about the story? Like, is this going to be like Romeo and Juliet? Criminals, bank robbers, Romeo and Juliet bank robbers, like, I don't know. Or what was, I'm trying to remember those criminals from the past. In 1950s, or it was the 1940s, or it was the 1930s, I'm sorry. There was two criminals on the run. And of course, you know, they died in a shootout. I think between like the U.S. Marshals and, you know, or FBI or something like that. I don't know. Like, I can't remember the exact history of Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, Jesus H. Christ, Bonnie and Clyde. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, is Grand Theft Auto 6? I'm trying to get to the point. I'm sorry. If Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be like Bonnie and Clyde, because we all know a tragic ending of Bonnie and Clyde, obviously. It didn't end up well for them. And if you look at the real photos of how they died, it's very graphic. Like, they were sprayed with bullets, you know, with a Tommy gun from the law enforcement. They were shooting at them. There was a shootout. So it didn't end up well for them. So is this going to be like a Bonnie and Clyde story? Grand Theft Auto 6? So I don't know. See, I don't know. But I always, in the back of my mind, have this, like, this voice that tells me you could be disappointed with Grand Theft Auto 6. Especially with a game such as Grand Theft Auto 6 with so much hype. I'm like, well, really, is it really that great? Is it really going to be that great? I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. But for right now, I mean, I have my doubts, you know. And then some people say, but it's Rockstar. You know, it's Rockstar. They always make great games. Yeah, but, you know, even with Rockstar, they're going to get to the point where they're going to say, hey, man, we're running out of ideas. Like, what can we do different that we haven't done before, right? How do we raise the bar? How do we raise the, you know, the envelope? How do we raise the envelope? How do we raise the bar, right? To do something that we haven't done before. Now, looking at Rockstar resume, sure. It's easy to get sucked into the whole idea that it's going to be a great success. But at the same time, man, you got to be cynical. You have to be cynical. You have to be pessimistic, because what have we seen so far? Just a couple of trailers and that's it. I need more, man. You know. Not to mention the game, it's so secretive. And the game has been pushed by so much hype. Same thing with the Cyberpunk. It's been pushed. You know how many times Cyberpunk has been delayed? It's been pushed by so much hype. Everybody's like, oh, Cyberpunk, you know. And then when finally Cyberpunk came out, it was like, They promised a lot of things, but they didn't really deliver on all of these things. So maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me and my friend Shuki. We just, like, I'm not, both me and him, we don't want to be pessimistic, you know. But, you know, things have changed. Gaming industry has changed, so I'm a little bit pessimistic. Like, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't get excited about any video game anymore. I don't get excited about anything until I actually experience it, because I've been disappointed so many times, man. People say, but this is Rockstar. I don't care if it's a Rockstar. They're not gods. They're not universe, okay? They can make a flop. They can make a mistake, you know. Doesn't mean that they get everything right. You know, look at Bully. The Bully didn't do all that, all right? Bully was okay. Look at the Manhunt. Manhunt was okay. Look at L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire was, I mean, if we're going to go down the list, come on, you know. I think this is the issue. People just want to praise everything to so much that it just becomes ridiculous. Like, yes, I know Rockstar has a great reputation, but, dude, it doesn't mean that it's not possible for it to flop. It doesn't mean there's not going to be some stuff in there that you will not like. It doesn't mean that the game's going to run perfectly. Maybe there's going to be issues and stuff, performance-wise. There's so much we don't know. Or is the game going to be even released for a current generation? Are they maybe waiting for the next generation? They're like, man, the hell with this. We already delayed the game so much. It's, you know, 2026, next year, 2027. Let's just wait for the next gen and that's it. That's possible as well. Because the Rockstar knows that we can wait. We waited this long and we will wait. They know that we will wait. Sure, we will not like it that we have to wait, but they know we're going to wait. So that's what I'm, like, worried about. Like, it's like, and that's one of the reasons why I don't get excited too much about any video game. Even a First Light, I don't know. James Bond First Light. It's just going to be another Hitman, you know, sneaking around, driving a little bit of cars, some action here and there, sneaking around, some more dialogue. I don't know, dude. There's even in the Resident Evil Requiem, is it going to be a short game? You know, there's always, you know, in the back of my mind, dude, I have to be pessimistic. I've been disappointed so many times that I have to be pessimistic. I can't get excited like I used to. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people feel the way I feel about the video games, you know, because I need to be proven wrong. And I love to be proven wrong, you know, but at the same time, you know, I have to be pessimistic, you know. Like I said, what if the story really sucks? The story's not all that. It's like some washed up version of Bonnie and Clyde. and it's like a wannabe Bonnie and Clyde in a today's Miami, whatever, Vice City, right? I don't know. But anyway, leave a comment down below. You guys let me know, what do you think? Of course I'm going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 whenever the hell is the year is that it comes out. 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, whatever the hell that is. But at the same time, you can't blame me for being pessimistic. There's so much I don't know. Yeah. Same thing with the Mind's Eye. There was so much I didn't know. So I'm supposed to just trust developer because they tell you so. Same thing with this Code Violet, right? Is the Code Violet already out? Is it out? Is it coming out? What's the deal with the Code Violet? What's the dealio? What's the dealio with the Code Violet? Is it out yet? Huh? Did it suck? Is it... What happened? I'm checking the IGN right now. What happened with the Code Violet? Did they push the date back again? Oh my god. What is this? Code Violet 4. It's got 4. What did I say? What did I say? Huh? You know, man, you know, I'm not a Nostradamus, but the one thing I do, I listen to the universe, man. You know that feeling in your stomach? That's what that is. It's the universe talking to you. And it's never wrong. What did I say? It's got a 4. Terrible. 4 out of 10. What did I tell you? Code Violet, it's not Dino Crisis successor you may have hoped for. It doesn't even clear the bar of being a successful clone of the various other third-party person shooters. It cribs most of its ideas from its dated map layouts and visual style. Let its predecessors down. The only weight I felt from its convoluted story and flat, empty characters was on my eyelids. Is anybody shocked that the Code Violet has flopped and failed? And who's the one that called that out? I did. Who's the one that called out Mind's Eye? I did. Who was the one that was right? Me. Exactly. And it's not about me bragging about me. It's not about that. It's about, I know what I'm talking about. All right? I'm connected to the universe. When the universe tells me something, that is it. Universe created all of this. Universe is not going to lie to you, okay? Who's going to lie to you? People. Human beings will lie to you every day. Universe will not. And it was so obvious. I mean, are you kidding me? This developer, their previous game, Quantum Error, as soon as I did my research and I looked at their previous work, Quantum Error, I knew that it was going to flop right away. So, this is so obvious, like, give me a break. I really don't know what Sony was thinking. They know the same developers that they hired, the same studio, they already had a flop with their first game. This was years ago. With their first game years ago called Quantum Error. I just don't get it. Like, they already had a bad resume, okay? They already had a bad resume, and you are going to rehire them again. Look, fine, you want to give them a second chance, but really? After this game, I think this studio, it's done. I think that's it. Now, that's two flops. Quantum Error and Code Violet. Seriously, some people, I'm sorry, you have no business making video games. Do something else. If I suck at something, that's it. I'm not gonna bother. You know, if I suck at certain profession, if I'm like terrible at a certain profession, well, guess what? If I suck at making video games, that's it. I'm retiring. I'm not making video games. Do what you're good at, you know? Not everyone's good at making video games, you know? Not everyone knows how to make a video game, all right? It's a long overdue process that you have to go through. It's a painful process. It's not a simply a magic wand you pull out and that's it, make it happen. But this really goes back to Sony. Like, why would you want to hire this studio? If you know that they already flopped before, they made Quantum Error. And what happened to Quantum Error? Actually, Quantum Error, what was the score for Quantum Error? Let me see. Let me search Quantum Error. I want to see what was the score. Quantum Error review, let me see. Let's see what the review is for Quantum Error. Quantum Error review. Quantum Error review, PlayStation 5. Quantum Error review, IGN. This is IGN. Let's see what score they gave it. It got 5. Holy shit. Quantum Error got 5. While Code Violet got 4. So they even lowered, listen. They went from worse to even horrible. Wow. So their previous game was 5, Code Violet is 4. Oh God. Oh Lord. What's the name of the studio of developers? Developer studio, it's Team Kill Media. And the game was released November 3rd, 2023. Quantum Error. Team Kill Media, same studio, same developers that made Code Violet. And the Code Violet went even further down to 4. They got 4 out of 10. And Quantum Error got 5 out of 10. Wow, dude. Yeah, I think this studio pretty much it's a wrap. It's a wrap. This is wrap. It's over for this studio. Yeah. You can join you know, How to Build a Rocket Boy. The worst gaming studios of all time. Oh. And it's been a lot of bad games lately, man. It's been just nothing but a bunch of flops. Really bad. So this is why I play Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? This is why I played Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Because there's nothing out there. And again, I don't want to get too excited for Requiem Resident Evil 9 Requiem because, I don't know, man, I need a demo. Where's the demo, man? So it's already January 12th. Where's the demo? Release the demo, Capcom. Come on. You know what I mean? I can't just blindly just get hyped about Quantum. I mean, not Quantum, the Requiem. I can't just blindly get excited for Requiem because, I don't know. What if Resident Evil 9 Requiem sucks? What if it's not like in par with Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7, right? I don't know, dude. There's always that possibility, so I don't know. But this is why I don't get excited for video games. Do you understand, guys? This is why I play only this. Alright? It is what it is. Don't blame me, dude. I'm not the developer. I'm not the one making video games. If I was in charge of making video games, believe me, I would make sure that it's done right. That it's done well. But that's just me. But anyway, I can't believe that Sony let them make another flop. Like, didn't they get the memo with a previous flop called Quantum Error? My God. And I knew when they used this stupid excuse, oh, we're delaying the game because originally they're going to release the game last year, November 14th, 2025. And then they made this ridiculous excuse saying, oh, we don't want to be in the same, release date as Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Like, what does the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 has to do with a third-person shooter game like yours? Yours is it's a Resident Evil style survival horror game. Call of Duty, it's Call of Duty. Okay, has nothing to do. You're not even in the same realm. You're not even in the same universe. So I knew right there that there was something off about this game. And then I started doing some more digging. Then I started doing some more research, and then I find out that these developers from this studio called Team Kill Media, they already had a flop. It was 3 years ago. Was it 2023? Yeah, November 3rd, 2023, with a Quantum Error. With a Quantum Error video game. So, it was pretty obvious for me, yeah, don't bother. Don't bother. This is why you have to do your research. You have to do your research these days, man. Before you get excited for any game. Do your research, man. Do your homework. It is what it is. Yeah. That's why I say I'm not excited for any game. Even Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't know. There's so much secrecy about that game. What about the Elder Scrolls 6? Give me the demo. Let me try it. I'm not going to get hyped. Same thing with Starfield. All the hype about Starfield. Oh my God. And then finally when Starfield was released, oopsie daisy, it's okay. Okay? It is what it is. This is where we are, guys, with video games. I wish that it was different. I wish that it wasn't like this. I'm sorry that I can't bring you any good, positive news, but it is what it is. I'm just a messenger, all right? I'll probably need a clearance for the Bravo airspace. Surprised they're not asking me for clearance to the Bravo airspace. Usually they ask you for that. But we are in Switzerland. Maybe they do things differently. In Swiss Alps, Swiss chocolate, Switzerland chocolate, Alps chocolate, milk. Ugh. Switzerland chocolate. It's the best chocolate ever, dude. With the milk, real milk. Oh. Guys, if you guys never tasted Switzerland chocolate, you don't know what the chocolate is. I'm telling you right now. This is going to be a rough landing. This is not going to be an easy landing, but I'll give it my best. Yeah. I'll give it my best. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we'll be alright. Not worried about it. Not worried about it. Not one bit. Nope, not one bit. Not worried about it. We'll be alright. We'll be fine. Alright. Ah, well. Could have been better. Damn it. That could have been a hell of a lot better. But you know what? We still made it. We still made it. Jesus. Oh my God. We made it in the water. My God. Can we get out of this? Yeah, we can. We'll be all right. This thing can go on a shallow water like this. Don't worry about it. Be good. We made it. That's all that matters, is that we made it. We didn't crash. But this was rough. This was a very short runway, and you know, there's all these mountains around, and I thought I was going like 140 knots or like 120 or 140. I guess I was going a little bit too fast. But I did it kind of in a hurry. There's that too. I was like trying to make that loop, go around that mountain in a hurry, and well, I didn't like descend the altitude to a lower altitude, and of course paid a heavy price. Nosedive, bounced off a couple of times, up and down, and well, made it over there in a small little shallow lake. But the point being is, we survived. We survived. All right, all right. The Matthew McConaughey will tell you, we survived. All right, all right. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how you land, as long as you land alive. Okay? As you can see, the plane has no scratches. It's fine. It's all good. We're all good. We're all good. Okay? We have landed. Come on, come on. Let's park this airplane. Move out of the way, dude. Jeez. All right. Well, we made it. That's all that matters, is that we made it. Okay? That's it. We made it. That's the only thing that matters. Everything else doesn't matter. Few scratches here and there. Let me see. Dude, not even a scratch. We're good, man. I say this was a successful landing. Trust me. But you know what? Kind of tired of flying airplanes. I thought I'd turn it off. Yeah, I turned it off. So anyway, see, we made it. It's good. Yet another successful. To me, this is a successful landing. Okay. In my books, this was a successful landing. There's no question about it. All right, let's end this flight. I need something else. I need something else. You know what I need? I'll tell you what I need. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now what I need. I'm going to tell you right now what I need. I need a chopper. I need a chopper, Dylan. Where's the chopper, man? When you need it. That's right, Dylan. This is what I need. All right, let's see. We need the Omni chopper. Let me configure it. I like Army 7 better. Yeah, I like this one better. All right. This looks good. My identification? No. Tel number is going to be Dylan. You son of a bitch. Hold on. Nah. It's not going to work. How about a call sign? How about get to the chopper? Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. There we go. Flight number. Let me see. Predator. There we go. Get to the chopper, Predator. Tail number is going to be Predator as well. It's Predator. Predator, get to the chopper, Predator. All right, here we go. And where are we going? I know exactly where we're going to go. Trust me. I know exactly where we're going. Oh, you better believe it. Going deep in the jungle. Dude, we going like man, mean jungle right here. This is going to be some very mean jungle. All right, and we can start from here. Set as departure, and then we can make it maybe to over here. Set as a arrival. Like right here, middle of nowhere. There we go. Let's go. This is going to be hilarious. Hold on. Announce clear a runway.
Sierra Bravo 5 Sierra Romeo traffic. Get to the chopper Papa Romeo Echo Delta Alpha Tango Oscar is clear of the runway. Sierra Bravo 5 Sierra Romeo.
Oh, it doesn't say Predator. It just say get to the chopper.
Sierra Bravo 5 Sierra Romeo traffic. Get to the chopper Papa Romeo Echo Delta Alpha Tango Oscar is clear of the runway. Sierra Bravo 5 Sierra Romeo.
No, I don't like this. Hold on. Hold on. That's not right. We have to fix that. Get to the chopper. Hold on, but it has to be. Hold on. Get to the chopper. Dylan. Get to the chopper, Dylan. And the tail number. Major Dutch. Major Dutch. Get to the chopper, Dylan. Major Dutch. All right, let's do this again. But this time, let's go somewhere where, let's go over here, right here. From there, hold on. Start from here. And the arrival is going to be right here. All right. We'll do this in the morning, 7:15 in the morning. Okay, let's start flight. Let's see how they call my call sign. Do they say, Dylan, get to the chopper? Oh, I see what's going on. I wish that they would say Dylan, but they're not doing that. Because that's the whole point. I wanted them to say Dylan. But they're spelling it, in a military terms, in a military acronym, Kind of sucks. They're using military acronym, Delta, and then Lima, Oscar, November. I forgot how they pronounce the I. Let's see how they pronounce it again. Hold on. Oh, India. Delta, India, Lima, Oscar, November. No, 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 no. This is not going to work. I'm just going to go to my original Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga. That sucks that they don't, call out your other name, it's just they go by acronym like Delta, India, Lima, Lima, Oscar, November. That really sucks. Because I was really hoping that maybe they would say, get to the chopper, Dylan, but anyway.